With great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful morning. Thank you all for taking this time. Today is Mother's Day. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. I bow to that divine presence in each heart in the form of Ma. I bow to that presence. I bow to that presence. Mother. Today is Mother's Day, so I better speak a few words. As you know, most of you who are familiar with the ashram, Ma is a very sacred word for us because it is that name through which we call the divine presence. In Indian tradition, mother has been given the highest place. It's the mother, and Guru, God, Father. Mother holds the highest place. And we were reminded from the childhood, be nice to your mom. She slept on the wet side for you. We had no diapers, so the bed would get wet. Mother will notice, put the baby on the dry side and she will lie on the wet side. Basically what it is saying is mother always puts child's convenience, comfort first. Unconditional love. Unconditional. We read about this word, we hear about it, we entertain it, but the real taste of this unconditional love comes to us when we come on this earth totally vulnerable. Totally vulnerable. It is the mother's love that holds us. Unconditional. This love of mother and child is unconditional, at least till the baby learns to say no. Then it becomes then it turns many things. But until we have learned that, or say that, it's really unconditional. And this is one of the reasons we call that divine presence, which is beyond any name, form, gender. Just for the sake of our mind, we give it a name. If we have to give a name, what name to give? We give the name that we know, from which is the source of unconditional love. Just think about this. When you just sing, just say, me. How does that feel? And then you say, Ma. How does that feel? So there is me and then there is Ma. As long as the attention is on me, I am disconnected from that unconditional love, or unaware of it, unappreciative of it. The moment my attention shifts towards gratitude, towards that which sustains me, our heart opens. So, when the me turns into ma, mother is not the only one who gives birth. Mother is the name of that nurturing, that unconditional love, caring, that's present within each living being, not only humans, animal kingdom. And I have seen little pictures here and there, a baby, human baby being protected by wolves and tigers and lions. The mama lion will come and just protect the baby. So it's not about my child or the one that I have given birth. It's more about that caring, protecting, that tenderness is present among each of us. So on Mother's Day, I really like to pay respect to that. Not that I'm not respecting mothers who have given birth to us. Yes, all my bows to that motherhood. But also to that quality of the mother that's present within each one of us. One day, many years ago, when my mother was in her body, I saw her sitting in the ashram in the corner, and just tears were rolling down from her eyes. And I said, "Why are you crying?" I used to get irritated with my mom very easily. We all do. Because that love is there. We know, we feel safe. And that little irritation is also expression of that love. Anyway, I asked my mom, "Why are you crying?" She said, "Well, I was just thinking, I have seen children and grandchildren of all my sons and daughters, but I will never see yours." And that thought made me tear up. I said, "Look at this. My whole ashram is filled with my children. They're all my children." When we care about someone, we think about them, we make efforts to provide for them. That is the mother quality. There are many people who choose not to have children, but that doesn't mean they're not mothers. They're all mothers because of that caring. I also, being Babaji, I hear many times, "Babaji, my mother never loved me. I had a very terrible relationship." The truth is, mother does love you. She was just not able to express it. She had her own baggage, she had her own troubles, she had her own limitations. If we just look beyond the action, that quality in her, the moment you were born, you were embraced. She carried you for 9 months in her womb, nurtured you without knowing what your qualities are going to be. She did not know you. She just knew there was a presence within her. Unconditionally nurtured you. Every human has its limitation. In order to celebrate, truly respect the Mother's Day, we have to go beyond what we experienced with that person. We have to go beyond the personality. If we are in a human body, we have our limitations. So for me, this is a very sacred day. We can make it a sacred by transcending our learned experiences, unfulfilled expectations, desires, and wishes. I have also seen siblings. This is, my mother loved that person, that one more than she loved me. That's why I never had a good relationship with my mom. It happens. Mother, she is one person. She is loving. Mother loves all her children. Even the one who is complaining received love, but it became, she loved the other one more. So the love that she gave to this person gets totally cancelled out. No appreciation for that. Today is the day to transcend all that and just be grateful for that nurturing that I have received. If not after birth, before birth, we all have received that nurturing for 9 months. Motherhood is a sadhana in itself. It's a spiritual practice. How? There are many of you mothers. No matter what you are going through, you are always thinking about the welfare of your child. Good or bad. That is a spiritual practice. No matter what you are going through, you think of the welfare of someone else. That's seva. That's seva in itself. If you have not given birth to a child, as long as you are thinking about the welfare of others and making efforts and it's in your thought, you are doing something, it's the same. If it's not for humans, it's for animals, it's for plants, it's for... As long as I'm thinking about the welfare of someone else, when my mind is not just on me and mine, seva. The life of a mother is the life of seva, service. And that's what makes us great. So this day is really to celebrate the motherhood within each one of us. People used to call Sarkar Baba, Ma Guru. Ma Guru. He was in human body, but people called him Ma. And he responded to that. Because we are not just the body. We take this body, we become male, female, this, that. But we are not just this. We are much bigger than that. We are not just this body, not just this mind. We are not just our whatever we have accumulated and acquired. There's much more to us. Our body is the temple in which that divine resides. The divine that cares, that's nurturing. I could never stop speaking about the glory and the greatness of motherhood, and that is the reason I'm not going to speak much, because I would like to hear from you and let you express your gratitude on this auspicious day. As long as no complaining about the mother today. No complaining. Let's hear about the words of gratitude. So, if that mother who gave birth to you, from who you expected, if it didn't come from that, it came from somewhere else. Maybe it was a grandmother, maybe it was uncle, who knows? Somebody stepped up with that motherhood to hold you, to nourish you, to nurture you. So our gratitude and respect to the mother may not be limited only to one person. That's the way I think. This special day is the day of honoring the motherhood that's present to us in much bigger form than what we think most of the time. I will end this satsang with one story, and it's a terrible story. but I will say it anyway, because Baba used to tell us. So, there was a good-for-nothing son. That's how the story begins. Good for nothing. He had many bad habits and traits, including he used to go to a prostitute. And would say, "I love you the most." She would say, "Really, you love me?" People come to me and they just express their false love. "How much do you love me?" He said, "I love you more than I can express." She said, "Okay, if you truly love me, bring me the severed head of your mother." Blinded by lust, this man goes, chops the head of his mother. Holding the head, he's walking, stumbled on a rock, and the head fell off from his hands. And the sound came, "Son, are you hurt?" Such is mother's love. I bow to that love and thank you for listening. And may this day encourage us, inspire us to overlook all the complaints that we have been holding, transcend above it into gratitude. Thank you all.